We're doing Red Sam from United People's TV here with a live match reaction for you after Man United's 3-1 win over Bournemouth. Premier League season is over. Going into the game, we knew it was a dead rubber. We needed to win, what was it, 18, 19-0 to get in that top four. We didn't win 18, 19-0. What a surprise. First half was pretty trash. Wayne Rooney got the goal right at the end. Really nice move, actually. Probably one of the best team moves I've actually seen from United all season. Our goal against Stoke was probably better. But it was a lovely piece of awareness from Marcus Rashford to have to step over, and then Rooney finished. Going into the second half, we started shooting for fun. We had Michael Carrick hitting the bar. We had Antonio Valencia doing a screamer from 35 yards. We were playing football. It was nice. And then obviously Marcus Rashford got a cracking second. You know, it's Marcus Rashford. Sublime finish. You know, so cool and composed. And I thought he had quite a quiet game. And then he goes and whips that finish out. And then Ashley Young to finish it after a cracking pass from Wayne Rooney, who I thought was excellent in central midfield. I'm not sure whether that flatters to see Wayne Rooney in a game like this where he has so much space and time. He plays excellent in midfield. If you give him that much space and time, he's going to punish you. Do I think he can play central midfield against the likes of Man City, Arsenal, Bayern Munich? No, I don't. But he did a job today. Probably going to be man of the match. Fair play to him. It's nice to end the season with 3 goals. Does that mean we have 50 goals for the season overall? Not that really means much, but the season's over. I think you saw it in how many people turned up to Old Trafford tonight. The game was rescheduled from the weekend, so it was always going to be tough. But Old Trafford was half empty. You know, the Stretford end, there was literally empty rows of seats. Not empty seats, empty rows of seats in the Stretford end. And that kind of sums it all up. There was a couple of Louis van Gaal out banners. I think doesn't matter what happens tonight. Doesn't matter what happens against Crystal Palace. Louis van Gaal's got to go. I think we're all in the same boat now. Everyone's aware of it. The latest from Sky Sports is trying to say that Jose Mourinho knows he's got a job offer if Louis van Gaal leaves. I don't think it's a case of if. It's not Van Gaal's choice, first of all. But there's nothing we can justify Van Gaal staying anymore. You know, he hasn't finished in the top 4. That was a minimum requirement. We finished there last year, so you expected to see progress. But picking out performances from tonight, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson has got to start the FA Cup final. If I see Marcus Rojo in there at Wembley, woo, you know, Borthwick-Jackson, his crosses are excellent. Players weren't really running onto them, though. It felt like a testimonial for 60 minutes tonight. I think there's going to be more urgency for Soccer Aid in the summer. But who else do I talk about? As I said, Rooney played very well in central midfield. Marcus Rashford, I thought he had a quiet game, but he still had the finish when he needed to. Anthony Martial, as always, liquid to watch. He's going to be our man to watch at the FA Cup final. If we're going to score, it's going to come through him. Ashley Young scored when he came on. That's his first goal of the season. Well done, Ashley. End of the season. Let me know in the comments below what your overriding feelings coming off that game are. I think Louis van Gaal got away with one tonight. He had a very, very strong team coming into a dead rubber game 4 days before the FA Cup final. If Martial had twisted his ankle or Rashford had pulled up his hamstring, there would have been a massive, massive outcry. As it turns out, we flushed out the West Ham loss from our system, 1-3-1. Bit of a sickener for David De Gea for that own goal, whatever it was. Deflections creeping right at the end. It means he's not going to get the golden gloves for the end of the season. But that's really quite unfair on Dave because he deserves it. And he would have got it had he not missed the first few games of the season. You know, obviously remember that when this whole Real Madrid thing was going on, he wasn't playing. But from Man United's perspective, it closes the book on what has been a disappointing Premier League season. Let's not try and beat around the bush. We expected to finish in the top 4 this year, having finished there last year and investing in the squad. We haven't. We've missed out on goal difference to Man City. It's like, what was it, 4 years in between us losing the title on goal difference to Man City. Now we've lost out on the top 4 on goal difference to Man City. Last time that happened, we bought Robin van Persie and we won the league. This year, what's going to happen? We have no idea who our manager is going to be next year. We need a new striker. We need a new centre-back. We probably need a new central midfielder. No one knows what's going to happen at Man United next year. But now, going forward for this week, we can look forward to the FA Cup final. The Premier League is over. Thank God for that. And hopefully, we can finish the season with an FA Cup win, our first in over a decade. And as much as Louis van Gaal has been a failure at Manchester United, over his career, he's been a great manager. And it would be nice to see him sign off his career by winning the FA Cup and leaving Man United on a high. It would be a nice way to end it. So make sure you drop a like on the video as always. I will be speaking to fans outside Old Trafford, so check out the fan cams. And we'll be doing preview stuff in the build-up to the FA Cup final.